Alright, what is up guys? It is me. My name is Joey and I'm Michael's cousin, and today we are going to be doing a tutorial of how to take apart a skateboard. He got this skateboard at a yard sale for $5, so we are going to be taking it apart, a step-by-step tutorial of what to do. So first of all, you're going to be wanting to get the perfect size tool that fits into these bolts. Once you have these bolts figured out in the other right size, you're going to get a Phillips screwdriver, put them in the opposite side of the skateboard, which it'll fit. And keep turning it to the left to make it loose. And then once that's all gone, once we do that to one of the trucks, we'll get back to you. Peace. Alright, so we're back. Screws are off in a safe place. Make sure that they're in a safe place so you guys don't lose no bolts, no screws, no nothing. So, first thing, you take them off. Trucks come off easily. And then if you guys have a good board, you notice that there's a little plastic piece on it. You take this piece off too. Put them with each other. We'll do it to the opposite side, and we'll also get back to you once this is done. Alright, so we got all the bolts off. Same thing as the other side. Plastic part is a little stuck. Get something to just take it off with. Doesn't affect your board at all. Alright, so now that we got this is the board. Super light. There's no tricks to it. So we'll put this aside. And now we'll get to the part with this. Alright, so now with the trucks. Who have them right there. First, let's do the wheels. So, what you have to do, you have to look, find the perfect piece. Too big. You have to just keep looking. Because sometimes they're too small, sometimes they're too big. See, I can't find one that fits it. Maybe, I guess we're gonna have to use one of these. Alright, so, do we find the right, okay, we got the right one. Alright, so, this is actually really loose, so I don't really need that tool. So I think I could just do it.
Don't you really kind of want them loose so they can actually roll?
You want them loose,
but really. Oh, you just lost a piece.
Not that loose. And you want to make sure.
Was that the bearing?
That you have all the pieces in order. All right. So we'll get back to you once we get both of these off. Alright, so once you have the wheels off, you're gonna notice that sometimes when the board is old, you see that it's like really dirty right there. So you're gonna want to wipe that off. What you're gonna want to use is alcohol wipes. We don't have none right here with us right now. So, but when you do, you want to just clean it up a lot. Here's the actual wheel. I don't want to take off the bearing right now. I don't want to take the bearing off right now, but yeah, I don't want to take it off. But these bearings are called Skate Fast. They're pretty good. Let's see.
Well, if it was on the actual,
they're really good. So, once you have the wheels off, next thing in business. You got this thing right here. We're not going to mess with this because it's hard to put back on. It's really difficult. But Michael said that he wants it looser.
Yeah, just a little.
So we got the tool right here. So now that we give you guys the tutorial, we're going to put it back together. And once we have it put back together, we'll get back to you. Tell me when it's on. Alright, so once you guys have the video on, then you want to, once you have the wheel on and you're putting on the actual little bolt screw, you don't want to put it on too tight. If you put it on too tight, that's what it looks like. That's way too tight. So you want to have it not too loose to a point where you can actually turn it with your finger, but to a point where you get a good spin it. Maybe just a little bit. Perfect. And then you you do the same with the other side. You get the bolt, find the perfect size thing. Is it even tightening it?
Is it too big?
I think it is, but okay, yeah.
Switch it to the other side.
No, it's actually the perfect. All right.
Oh, it was actually
Too tight. Too tight. All right. So once you guys have it actually at the perfect spot,
It's gonna do that.
as you can see, that's perfect. But what I did was I only put on 2 screws at the beginning, and now we're gonna put on the other one. First, you want to put this thing back on. You want to put on with where the letters, or if you guys have letters, are facing down, and you want to put it sort of like perfect to the holes. And then you want to get 2 bolts. Get 1 bolt. Put one through. Then you get the other one, and then you put that one through. You hold this. You would hold one down. Get your trucks. Put them in. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Then you adjust that little plastic part perfectly. Get one of your little bolts. And then, once you got it perfect, you get the perfect size again, which would be right here. Which would be right here. And then you get your Phillips screwdriver, put it in on the opposite side. Then you put this in. And then once you have it to a comfortable sort of thing, then you want to do another one. So then you get the same screw. Well, you get one of your bolts, and then you put it in. Then you start doing the same exact thing. Same exact process over. And once your process is complete on doing just the 2, then I'll show you what you have to do next. All right. So now I have both of them in. You want to double check that that the 2 bolts are tight. Make sure that they're really tight. Now comes the second step. What you want to do is you want to get your other bolts. You want to get your other bolts, and then you want to do the same exact thing just to the other ones. Alright, so you put them in. Alright, so once you have the screw in, then you get the screw, then you get the screwdriver, you get your bolts, and what most people like to do is they put the bolt actually right there inside of it to make it easier. Put it on, start screwing. It's actually a really effective way to do this. So I recommend doing that. It actually makes the job way easier because I take apart a lot of skateboards. So once you guys have everything all tight on it, you want to keep doing them. So once all the screws are put together, we will get back to you guys and show you guys the finished project and what to do next. Alright, so once you guys have all the pieces on the board, everything's put together, next thing you want to do, if you guys want to clean up your wheels a little bit, get some baby wipes. They work pretty good. So you just want to try to wipe them off a little. It isn't really that effective, but if you're, wow, I'm real dirty. They're not really that effective. But if you guys want to do that, then you guys can do that. So, same thing with your deck. As you can see, it was real dirty. you can actually see how clean it is now. Same thing, just do it with your wheels if you guys want. Just do that. So now, if you guys want your guys' actual trucks to be looser, then you just put them to a point that you feel comfortable with, I would say. So once you guys are at a point that you guys are comfortable with the actual like hardness or softness, tension of the actual trucks, then you guys can just leave it alone. So once you guys have it where you guys really do like it, then
I think right there is fine.
then you can leave it alone. So I'll record. So my cousin is going to be showing us if he likes the trucks and how it actually works now. Go ahead. All right. Alright, let's see if you like the
Oh wow, that's good. That's fine.
they feel comfortable?
Yeah.
You like them just like that?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. So once you